What's happening in Charleston? Man, anybody got kids in here? A couple of us? If you don't have them, you keep fucking, you'll get them. They'll pop out on you in a heartbeat, man. I've got two kids, 12 and a 9-year-old. The thing about having kids, man, the hardest thing about raising kids is society wants you to teach your kids one way. They want you to teach your kids Disneyland stuff. Your neighbors want to reach out their window and point at you how you're not teaching your kids the proper way. Meanwhile, their kids are running around fucking crazy as shit. I think you should teach your kids real life things on a daily basis. I try to teach my kids real life shit every day. I teach my kids things like, if you were at a bar, per se, and you decide to have 8 beers instead of 9 beers, you may still be able to drive home. But if you opt out to have 9 beers or more, you're going to have to be a responsible citizen. Take the back roads like everybody else. That's shit that helps my kids. My daughter, she's 9 years old. She wants to know where babies come from, which I think is fantastic. I don't want to get too explicit to where Department of Social Services shows up. But I'm like, I don't want her thinking they come from Cabbage Patches and Storks. That's not going to help her when she's 17 on hot and heavy on some dude's couch and his parents aren't watching my daughter at their house. So I'm like, honey, you want to know where babies come from? Babies come from girls with low self-esteem that can't say no. And she looked at me with a little tear falling down her cheek. She's like, that's where I came from, Dad. I'm like, no, baby, that's where your brother came from. You came from a desperate attempt to salvage a failing relationship. Happens every day in the South. Don't haul me. Every day. It's crazy. And I understand as a parent, you're going to teach your kids one way. They're going to get really good lessons if you're in a good mood. If I'm having a great day, my kids are going to get answers to every question they have. If I'm having a really shitty day, let's just say hypothetically, I just got off the phone with that jackass entity, Bank of America. Because they want me to pay my mortgage and I can't do it. And let's say, for instance, I'm at Harris Teeter and I'm in the deli department grabbing some produce. I take 2 avocados, I place them into my cart, just lay them in there. And my OCD daughter that's with me goes, hey, Daddy, you can't just put them in there single like that. You have to put them in a bag. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Why? Because society wants me to put them in a bag? What, are you going to be a fucking conformist when you grow up? Let me just drop some knowledge on you what's happening here in the Harris Teeter produce department about the conspiracy that's going on right here. Now see, they want me to put these avocados in here because we are the avocados, if you will. And this cart right here, well, that's society. And they don't want us running around loose in there bumping into all the other merchandise or people, giving them our free way of thinking. You dig what I'm saying? Because that would disrupt the entire society. Matter of fact, that bag you're talking about, well, that's the box they want to keep us in so that we can be under control. Why don't we just go down here to the condiment aisle and I'll show you a little OCD ass how they've segregated all of the condiments. All the red ketchups are together and the white mayonnaises and the brown mustards. Because Harris Teeter is a fucking racist. You see what I'm saying? And they're not going to mix any of those colors up except over there in that pasta aisle. They're going to have that vodka sauce, which really isn't an Alfredo sauce or a marinara sauce. But it's a combination of two or the biracial product of the two. It's not going to work though because Ziploc came out a long time ago with a yellow and blue make green slogan. It didn't go over very well, but it makes Daddy fucking psychotic when he's at somebody's house and can afford a tab in the back of their toilet and I'm peeing going, yellow and blue make green, yellow and blue make green, yellow and blue make green, yellow and blue make green. So if you want to grab a bag and put those avocados in it, you go right fucking ahead. I'm not going to do it. I want to end on this. I think we should change society as much as possible. Why is it as a society I can walk into the ocean waist deep and take a pee, and you all know I'm doing it, but I'm fucking psychotic for walking up to it and peeing on it? Thank you. My name is Timmy Sherrill.